Ahoy there, my name's Beth, and this is the story of how I renovated my 1904 Dutch sailing barge. This week, well, we're back home, so some battening. So I've just put this this one batten on top. So you can see that this is where the original batten was, and then this is the next one, and then this is the third one. So there's no cold bridge there, but it's quite thin. This is quite thin as well. So I wasn't sure whether I was going to stack two on top of each other. But then bear in mind the cladding is going to sit on there as well, so that's going to I think that's going to strengthen it up. So it's not like a floor or something, it's just a suspended ceiling kind of thing. So I think that's going to be enough. The problem is if I put like the recommendation was each batten 25 mil, so that's 25 mil, that's 50 mil, that's 75 mil, so it's like that much here. So actually I'd be really ducking down to get in, so I don't think it's needed. Yeah, these battens are going to go. I'm going to put the next one sort of roughly here, and then keep going down. I thought I'd just use the knife because it's a little bit less dusty than the multi-tool, but it's a bit of a pain. You can't really kind of get in that angle very well, so it doesn't really work very well. So I'm going to use the multi-tool from now on. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to test this one because I'm going to do a run to a DIY shop, and I just wanted to make sure that I had everything I need. Like, do I need any new fixings or anything like that? But I think I'm okay. I might get some more of the screws that I've already got. So I can't remember if I've showed you these before, but these are kind of they've kind of got barbs around the thread, and they've also got a kind of bit missing on the outside. So it kind of works a little bit like a drill. So as you're screwing it in, it doesn't sort of push the wood apart. It actually just kind of cuts a bit of the wood out. And then they have these kind of barbs. So when they stay in the wood, they lock in place. The wood expands back around them and it kind of traps them. And it just means they won't kind of wiggle out eventually. I mean, they're not really going to, but you know, it just kind of keeps them nice and fixed. So that's okay. So this is looking a bit more like how the battens will look all the way down. And so the idea is that I've got this, I think it's like 4mm ply or something, but obviously it'll be like 4 times that size. But the ply will sit on here, it'll be a bit higher, and then fixed in here. And so that's nice and solid now. And there's not a huge amount of space lost, so I've just trimmed off that section. But yeah, so yeah, that's great. That'll be good. Come on, there we go. There we go. I don't know if you can see, but on the end of the wall there is a Canada goose mum on her eggs. So yeah, they've picked quite a nice river vantage point, haven't they? But there's a mirror next to them, and there's the mirror that we used to come through the lock, so we can see down the river when we're coming out. And her husband has been taking issue with that mirror. So every now and again, it was really still the other morning, and I could just hear every now and again this clong, clong sound, and it was the Canada goose squaring up against another Canada goose in the mirror and giving it a right good whack. I think they had word from the black metal ducks that there's breakfast on offer here. I'm sorry, you two, I'm not allowed to feed you. I'm not. Good luck. definitely a different situation where the weather's warm. Beautiful, beautiful weather. So I've just been measuring up. So I'm looking at these battens, and they've gone in really nice. So they're 8mm battens. Each batten is 8mm, and they were chosen that thin because they make a nice curve, so they can bend into the shape. So they're perfect. However, what I thought I might need to do is have something a little bit thicker, because these. Here it's going under here, the trunking, and I've put it underneath here as well, so the cladding will go on the top. But there are some points which I'm not sure whether that's the right thing, because this one I could put it under there. But here is going to be harder as well and stuff. And also, I'm going to have to cut away quite a bit of the foam here. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to double up these battens. So I'm going to get another 20, which is a bit expensive, but I might as well do it now. So I'm going to get another 20, and I'm going to fit another batten on top of that, and I'm going to glue them both together. And that's going to give it a lot more strength, because actually they're going to be like laminated. So yeah, I'm going to get another of these battens. It's another 170 quid, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge amount. So I'm going to order those. But I've just measured up for the cladding, for the tongue and groove cladding. So I've measured up. It's 13 meters from the first batten, from just here. 13 meters all the way to the bow. Well, at least the inside of the roof. And the boards themselves are 85 mil, or 8.5 centimeters, width, without the tongue piece and the groove piece, so across the face. So yeah, they're going to fit over. So I think I can't remember the actual. I can have a look. So that was, yeah. So that's 34 boards. So 13 meters, 34 boards, and I think that's 442 meters of tongue and groove, which is over 600 quid without the VAT. So yeah, 600 and it's like 700 quid, 720 quid with the VAT. So that's not ideal, but again, it's a one-off cost, but it'll look good. I'm quite excited to get the roof in. Ceiling in. So when I've done the ceiling, I'm going to start cladding the top of the coach roof walls in ply, and then I'm going to work under the gunnels, and then I'm going to do the undergunnel thing. So I don't know, it's a few more £1,000 worth of materials, but yeah, I'll just keep chipping away at it, really. I was just imagining lying in bed, looking out of the hatch at the clouds going by, and it's absolutely beautiful. Have a look. So thanks again for watching. It's been a really positive week because we're back home from the yard with the portholes, and I kind of feel like we're on the final push with this battening. So yeah, let's carry on with that next week, and then hopefully we can start getting the ceiling up not too soon too. So just a huge thank you to all of you for watching, and a special thanks to Mark and Tracy who bought me a coffee with the link down below. It's massively helpful. Thank you so much. It really does help with the project. So I'm going to put that into some of the roofing, I think. And all of the latest coffees that people have bought me, I'm going to use that to buy the cladding for the roof. So every time you see that ceiling, you'll be able to know that you helped me with that. And it, like I say, it's really generous. So next week we're going to continue doing much the same. We're going to keep on trying to do the jobs as quickly as possible, and get the interior done a little bit nicer. And yeah, so thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. All the way I was recording that, but he was pooping in front of me.